Once again, it's a pleasure to have you with us here on KTN Weekend Prime. I have been vindicated. This is the message by Moiben Member of Parliament Silas Tiren, who now claims his political prophecy as to why he was removed as the chair of Agricultural Committee on January 23rd. In an interview with KTN News at that time, Tiren sensationally claimed his removal was part of the wider scheme to block, among other things, investigation into the irregular importation of brown sugar, which had tax evasion of 2.5 billion shillings. 8 months down the line, he spoke to a senior reporter, Duncan Khaemba, on the same at a time when sharp division have emerged over a report by Joint Committee on Trade and Agriculture probing the sugar importation scam. Take a look.
Where that there was sugar, brown sugar that was imported the other day after the subsidy had been closed. The one that was in Mombasa the other day that arrived after the subsidy had been closed. KRA are supposed to be paid 2.5 billion. That is supposed to be left to a Committee of Agriculture to do oversight and find out the truth about it. There is the issue of imported powder milk.
This was on January 19th, 2018, as second-term Moiben lawmaker Silas Tiren frantically fought to save his seat as Agriculture Committee chair. 5 days later, on January 23rd, he was eventually kicked out by Jubilee Party leadership for defying party position.
And we will not allow any of our members to disfranchise our rank and file members in Jubilee.
Kenyans are watching, and I want to tell Kenyans that we have fought our fight. We have tried so hard.
After more than 1.5 months of probing the illegal and illicit importation of sugar in the country, a joint committee of trade and agriculture is staring at a possible backlash when the House debates its report. A section of its members have disowned the report tabled by the chair, Kanini Kega.
When we showed him the zero draft that we had, compared with what he had received in the House, it was a different due documents.
Ripoti haijabadilishwa. Ripoti inawanasa wote ambao walishiriki katika biashara haramu hapa na pale, wale waliokwepa kulipa kodi. Tumesema vizuri, lazima watalipa kodi. Yule ambaye aliwasaidia kukwepa kulipa kodi, hata yeye ako kizibani, hata yeye atakuwa mule ndani.
Members had signed the report, and it was very interesting that now what was found, or rather what was submitted to the House, was different from what we had agreed as a committee. We are a committee of about 38 members, and of course it is unfortunate and it is sad that a document that members have gone through for almost 1.5 months, almost it's close to 2 months, when it has reached the final stage, you find it very interesting that the report that was tabled in the House is different from what we had agreed.
And now the Moiben Member of Parliament is back, a member of the same committee who declined to sign the report.
When the Gazette notices were opened, or when the CS signed the Gazette notices, sugar that came in was close to about 1 million, or maybe about 1 million metric tons, which is way almost 8 or 7 times more than what we need.
Kamati yote iko pamoja, tujue kwamba kuna wengine ambao wangetaka kusabaratisha ripoti hii kwa sababu imewanasa, imewashika. Kuna wengine ambao hawajafurahia mambo ambayo tumefanya wakati huu, wangetaka kuisabaratisha. Naona hii ndio kamati ya kwanza ambayo mwenyekiti wake ni wa chama ambacho ni kinatawala kusema kwamba mawaziri watatu lazima waajibike. Hiyo ni hatua kubwa sana.
I'm very happy and I am vindicated that everything I said has come to pass. And I think I want Kenyans to judge. And I remember saying outside there when we talked the other time, I said, Kenyans will judge us, and they'll judge us very harshly. And now the truth is coming out.
The MP is expected to lead a maize farmers meeting in North Rift on Monday to protest failed payment.
I'll be meeting farmers on Monday, and what we want to address, because the 21 days have lapsed, and mind you, farmers still have their maize, because farmers have not sold their maize, and secondly, farmers now have a crop that is ready. So apart from the farmers who have not been paid, there are farmers who have not delivered who still have their maize in their stores, and we have maize that is ready.
The meeting comes up following disclosure by Agriculture CS Mwangi Kiunjuri that fake farmers might have been paid millions of shillings at the expense of genuine ones. Duncan Khaemba, KTN News.